Hey everyone, this is Sharon with Dating Again and Loving Again Coach.com. Happy New Year! Don't you just love the new year, the new possibilities, the new plans, the new goals? I just love the new year. Although any time is a great time for goals, right? And self-improvement. Okay, today I want to talk about putting your best self out there. We always talk about just be yourself and someone's going to find you. Be your best self and someone's going to find you that's trying to be their best self. And that's such a better, more magical idea, isn't it? So let's talk about that a minute. The first thing I want to talk about as far as all that goes is the baggage that you carry around. Now, everybody's always worried about everybody else's baggage. You can identify baggage in everybody else, but nobody really wants to identify the baggage in themselves because we all know change is hard, right? And baggage is such a negative word. So sometimes I call it your injuries. That's a nicer word. People will say they're broken all the time, and I'm like, you're not broken, you are injured. So baggage is our unresolved issues. So everybody's got them, whether that happened when you were a child, whether it happened through your divorce, whether it was a long time happening in your previous relationship or marriage. We've all got baggage, but hopefully it's not a big duffel bag, right? Hopefully it's a little tiny, maybe a little fanny pack that we wear around our waist instead of some great big backpack that we would take camping. Right? So let's talk about that. The first thing we need to do with our baggage is identify it. And a lot of time it manifests itself with what? Sadness, um, guilt, a lot of times anger. A lot of times when we're carrying baggage around, we find ourselves being angry, weird, often in our opportune times. So something to be aware of. And the whole blaming somebody else thing is not going to get rid of it. A lot of times we do have to come to a point of forgiveness with people. I know I've talked about my husband a lot, my late husband. He was bipolar. And I have to be grateful that I don't understand what bipolar is. But coming to an understanding that he was really mentally ill, and because he could be super abusive sometimes, and I carried that around for a really long time. But coming to this understanding that I don't understand mental illness and I don't know what was going on in his head really helped me come to a place of forgiveness, because my husband really did have a whole lot of really wonderful, great qualities. It was just overshadowed by the mental illness and something I need to hang on to. And if there's deep baggage and deep wounds, sometimes we need a therapist to kind of get us through that. And there's nothing wrong with that, a coach, a therapist. There's nothing wrong with getting rid of your baggage that way, because you are going to feel lighter and happier if you get rid of your baggage. And you are going to make better personal connections when you are not carrying around big duffel bags full of your baggage. So keep that in mind. Identify your baggage and try to come to some point of forgiveness and a way to deal with your injuries, right? Second thing is living a happy, balanced life. What do you do for you that makes you the happiest person? Now, a lot of people, especially single parents, get involved in the work, in the house, and maybe they're trying to date, and that's their whole life. But to live a really well-balanced life, you need to put fun in there. Fun and adventure. Humans have this need for fun and adventure. Self-care. How do you take care of you? It's easy to take care of other people, but sometimes and oftentimes it is not easy to take care of you. So what do you do to specifically take care of you? So think about it. And then of course you do want, your home life is in there and your children, and you can involve your children in a lot of different areas of balancing out your life. For instance, fun and adventure. What kid's gonna turn that down, right? And I always explain to my kids, because I had little kids when my husband passed away, I'm mom, but I'm also Sharon. And if I can't be Sharon sometimes, then I'm going to be a really bad mom. And that's all it took. They understand I just need me time, whether that's a quiet bubble bath, whether that's an evening out with friends. Social connection is another one. Everybody needs friends. If you are single, you need a different social circle than just your children and just your parents and your siblings. Everybody needs human connection. So remember that. So you have your kids, you have your job, you need social connection, you need fun, you need self-care, and also humans have this need to give. So if you want to live this really well-balanced life, and this is something you can involve your children in as well, is take up service opportunities. And I say this goes out with your spirituality as well. If you are a churchgoer, there's usually a ton of opportunities for service. And that is one of our human basic needs as well. If you're living this really well-rounded, balanced life, you are going to be a much happier person. And I have to tell you, the most attractive qualities you can have is confidence and happiness. If you are a happy person, if you are an upbeat person, that is such an attractive quality. Okay, let's move on to the third area I want to talk about. I want to talk about goals. Okay, I want to talk about your dating goals. So I hear all the time, I don't really want to put myself out there because I'm not very attractive. Okay, of course we are our own worst enemies, but there are things we can do about our physical appearance. Okay, a toned body is more visually appealing. Ladies, you can wear makeup. Men, you can go get a new style, a new hairstyle. You both can dress for your body type. There's things we can do to physically make ourselves more attractive. And you know what? We're going to like ourselves better and be more confident if we do feel like we are more physically appealing to the opposite sex. Okay, so that can be in our goals. Our goal, maybe some weight loss goals, maybe some toning and firming goals. Like I said, go get a style, go get a new hairstyle, a new clothes style. That can be in our goals. Because once you get to that point, there's no reason why, if you're happy and you're confident, there's no reason why you can't just put yourself out there and just go nuts in the dating world, right? So, like I got asked out 3 times this year, and I really wasn't putting myself out there. I've really been trying to just build my coaching business and my career, and so I really haven't been out there a lot, but I got asked out 3 times this year, so I thought maybe my goal for this year is to get asked out 4 times. It's not a great goal, but I am still working on my career. Anyways, but I know a lady who decided she was going to go out 11 times in 1 month. And she did that consecutively. She was asking men out. She was putting herself out there. She was at parties. She was online. She put herself out there and she got married within a year. So think about your goals. Are your goals maybe because you're newly single is just to put yourself out there and maybe go out in some social situations, or maybe it's just to make some new friends, make a friend group that you can go out with. Maybe you're established in the singles world and all you need to do is lose 10 pounds, to feel like your best self, lose a little bit of baggage, and you're going to say, I'm going to go on 8 dates a month until I find somebody. I mean, honestly, the odds are in your favor the more dates you have. The higher your chances are going to be to find someone. So, I hope that's helped. I hope the gears are turning. I hope you're thinking of some great goals. I hope you're thinking of some ways to improve yourself so that you can feel happier inside and more confident. You can always find me at lovingagaincoach.com for a coaching appointment. I'm on Facebook at Dating Again. I'm on Instagram at dating.again. Sign up for my newsletter on my website. It's a monthly newsletter. All my videos are on my website. I'm going to wish everybody a happy new year again. You all take care. Bye-bye.